Hey guys, what is up? It's your Midwest girl. I'm just waiting my dad to come for lunch. But in the meantime, I was going to talk to you for a second. Have you guys noticed that it seems like the newest generation, Alpha maybe? I'm not sure, doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to order lunch, doesn't want to say anything. I'm worried about them. If I see kids out and about, I'm not kidding, when I'm driving down the road and they are in a group, like especially younger boys, and they look like they could be starting trouble or whatever, I'm glad. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm glad. I'm so worried about some of our youth, especially like elementary school kids, middle school kids right now age, definitely some high school. It's like they are paralyzed by anxiety, and it's kind of become this almost identity. Like, I don't think anxiety was even talked about when I was in high school, because I remember saying things like, I don't know, I'm just like hyper like this, or I just like feel the need to go on a run, and if I don't go on a run I can't calm down. And that's what that was feeling anxious about something. I didn't even fully understand or recognize it till college, but I'm like, I feel for them. I'm not even worried if you guys are out and you look mischievous and you're with your friends, because I'm just so glad you're out of the dang house. When I used to teach, I used to try to encourage my kids all the time to go outside, call each other on the phone, have a conversation, FaceTime, and talk while you're FaceTiming. Don't just be on FaceTime looking at your tablet or looking at the TV. I don't know. And it makes me sad for them more than anything, because they're missing out. Like, I remember, for real, you guys, I used to be in elementary school, which I was a different breed, I will say. And I used to call my friends and talk to them sometimes for an hour or more. Bless my parents for letting me be on the phone that much. But also, like, they didn't care. And now I'm like, I was developing verbal and social skill set that now I don't feel like as many kids have it. Some do, and I see that. I see parents in restaurants encouraging their kids to order, or asking, having them go up to the staff and asking them where the restroom is, because they have to learn to be kind of uncomfortable. I remember not wanting to answer the home phone. We would have caller ID. So unless it was like for me or something, I didn't want to answer the phone. And my mom was like, no, like, you don't do that. You say valid as residence, you ask who's calling, and then you mute the phone and you tell your dad or me who is calling, because then they wanted to have, control over that. So, which is really smart of them. And it just is little things, but they add up. I mean, I went into a restaurant the other day and the host is just standing there. And I'm like, hi. They said, hey. Like, okay, well, there's going to be two of us. And if you have a booth available, we'd like that, Like, I'm like, holy guacamole, are you okay? Are you alive in there? Just pretend. I mean, even when I got my job, my first job, which I worked at a gym, like a fitness gym, I remember that I just had to fake it. I remember not wanting to answer the phone sometimes, because I'm like, what if they have a question, I don't have an answer to it, and there's nobody in the back rooms, like where the offices were, to help me answer. I'm like, then you put them on hold and you go find somebody who can answer the question. It was just like very straightforward like that, Hi guys, I'm back. I'm over 75 hard. I'll tell you that right now. I had a long work day yesterday. Backed up into a safety meeting at 6:30 a.m. this morning. Like, I had to be present at 6:30 a.m. this morning. I'm spent. I don't know how I'm gonna get through 90 minutes, because that was my deal, so that I could do 90 minutes. I'm just gonna walk. It is outside. It's 94 degrees. I don't feel like doing this, so I'm gonna take you guys with me, of course. Anyway, that's what I was saying earlier. I had to stop because my dad pulled in the parking lot to go to lunch. And yeah, I sound like an old person now, where I'm like, I'm worried about this generation, but I absolutely am. And I know people thought we were delusional as millennials, and sometimes I'm glad. because I definitely have kept some of that delusion that we can do anything, that we can create our own jobs, that we can make unique circumstances happen. Also, I do think there is a huge benefit to growing up and being in the last generation. I think I talk about this in my Y2K video. The last generation to understand what it's like to grow up without technology. It didn't really get intense for me, technology, until probably 8th or 9th grade. That's when everybody had a cell phone and stuff like that. But that's a long time. That's a huge chunk of childhood to not have technology involved. Gosh, the MySpace. Just the MySpace alone, lore is crazy. It's so wild. Anyways, I just want to be horizontal. That's what Lindsay always used to say in college. She's like, I just want to be horizontal. I just want to lay down. And that's all I want. I would not do this workout if I did not already commit to this. This is not fun. You guys are seeing a real moment here, for sure. That's okay. Oh, I had a everything bagel with the fake peanut butter powder for dinner, half of one. It's actually very good. And then a tuna packet. I feel like if I'm going to say the negative things about the current generation, I gotta say the good things. And maybe this isn't Gen Alpha, maybe I'm talking about Gen Z. But they're onto something with the whole not drinking the way we did as millennials growing up. That being said, though, I think they're into psychedelics and stuff like that, and I don't think that's really it either. To each their own, don't get me wrong, not acting like I have all the answers, but I just think my tummy would hurt and I'd probably throw up a lot if I tried that. Y'all don't need that. I would never need to be on a psychedelic. That'd be a punishment, not only to myself, but the people around me. They'd be like, that was a mistake. Sorry, the camera's so jiggly. I don't have any more energy to pretend, guys. I don't have any more energy to pretend. I'm out of it. And it's only Wednesday. I know, I'm filming day of again. Sue me. But it is a nice evening, and look, the sun is behind the clouds. Could you ask for anything more? So it actually doesn't feel half bad. I have shorts on. And I'll be walking my happy little butt around this giant park for quite a while. That, listening to people older than you, I feel like they actually do that. We did not. Nope. Had to learn the lesson ourselves and probably had to learn it another 3 or 4 times. I would venture to say Millennial and X is maybe the most stubborn generations of all time. Let me know if you agree. Terrible. Learning the same lessons 10 times, 12 times. Repeating those same crazy patterns. I definitely did through my teen years and definitely some of my 20s. It's crazy. Whether it's friendships, lack of boundaries, relationships. Oh my gosh. And the things that I used to find attractive, I have changed that up. And not all of it. Some things I think I just was younger. So it looked appealing. Souped up really loud cars, sports cars, stuff like that. Somebody who looked like they walked out of Jersey Shore. Thought that would be such a vibe at the time. Now I'm like, that looks like a lot of trouble and a lot of immaturity. And that would have been my thing at 19, 20 years old. Not that that's always what happened. And certain things I used to care about so much that I had to change on, or that I was like, I'm Never gonna do this. Never gonna allow that. I'll try to think of some examples. Probably going somewhere looking jank as hell. Definitely done that. Because I used to always get myself together in high school. Definitely did that in college. Probably started that in college. I think thinking, not knowing that I'd be a life worker at her. That's another thing. I didn't know if I was gonna work out my whole life. Okay guys, here we are. This is almost out. This is heat protectant, the Kristen S heat protectant. It's pretty backwards, who knows? And then I'm just gonna start using the attachment brush with the long bristles. And I'm telling you guys, this is amazing, amazing. I'm gonna start blow drying and then I'll come back once I'm dry. And it's so fast, I could probably time it and let you know how quick it is. Guys, look at this. This was like 10 minutes. Do you know how hard it is to get my hair this dry? That fast. And I will say the brush and the blow dryer alone is what makes it worth it. And yes, this like can turn. You can take off this end attachment. It's really hot, so it can like be a regular blow dryer too. And I have tried the curling feature on it. I actually ordered even smaller barrels for it. But because mine, I need pretty tight curls. Like it came with this size and I ordered this size. You can see the difference. And it just doesn't have enough heat to curl my hair. I need to curl my hair with a real curling iron, but it doesn't matter to me. The blow drying effect alone is so worth it. And this attachment, if I straighten my hair and then run this through my hair, it looks like I have a blowout. Like I paid, you know, 70 bucks, 80 bucks. And this is before I even straightened it. What a magical thing. Okay, this is a whole random video of everything. I just wanted to take you guys with me, kind of for the day, really. And sending love until next time. I'm gonna go read a little bit and then get some sleep.